Welcome to my video for my new money belt that I designed and developed. It's a unique design and it solves the problem. The problem it solves is that this is the most comfortable money belt on the market. Okay? The reason I designed and developed this was because the traditional money belts sit very high. This one is called a waist money belt. Sits at your waist, okay? Very high up on your waist. Also, this one's out there on the market as well. It requires a belt. Again, it sits high up near your waist, near your stomach, okay? My money belt sits lower. It sits lower into the natural position of your front pocket. Okay? So it's more comfortable when you sit down, okay? So, boom, when you sit down, if you're like me with the big stomach, if you use this traditional waist money belt, you load it up with passports, credit cards, cash, and you put it in your waist and you sit down, very uncomfortable, okay? Same thing with this other one that's currently on the market. Sits way too high, you sit down, big stomach like me, boom, very uncomfortable, okay? And what's the first thing you do when you leave your hotel room, when you travel, okay? The first thing you do when you leave your hotel room is you go down, you sit and have breakfast. And when you sit and have breakfast, you want a money belt that's gonna be comfortable for you for the whole day. Think about it, you're probably gonna be traveling for 12 hours or more each day when you go out and sightsee and have breakfast, dinner, going to a show, or whatever you do when you go out on vacation, okay? What do you do after you have breakfast and you're sitting down? You look for transportation to go to your site or wherever your destination is, okay? You jump in a taxi, you take a bus, you walk to a train or a metro station, and what do? You sit down. If you're flying out that day, again, you're sitting on the plane. So again, you want a money belt that's very comfortable. And again, my design solves that problem, okay? So mine is the most comfortable money belt out there, okay? It's 4.5 inches wide, it's 6.5 inches tall, it's made out of nylon ripstop material in the front, and on the back it's made out of polyester material, very soft. Has two individual pockets, both zipped, okay, here, as you can see here. It's attached by a nylon woven strap. It has an elastic band belt on it already. It slides on there so you can adjust and put the buckle wherever is most comfortable for you, okay? Also, I designed in here a heavy duty buckle, okay? So, it takes two fingers to release the buckle, okay? It's added security. The smallest the belt goes to is 24 inches, then it adjusts to 42 inches, and then it can expand, the elastic band can expand up to 64 inches, okay? And that's another advantage of this design, is that this belt is a lot more comfortable than what's currently out there on the market today. I used this one on the market, and the belt was a little bit small for my waist, okay? I'm 6'2", 245 pounds at the time. This belt that came with this waist belt was very tight for me. Getting back to my design, okay? So that's the design that you have there, okay? Why do you want to use a money belt? Because anytime that you travel, the #1 crime for any travelers out there is pickpocketers, okay? So you want to deter them from taking your personal items. And your most valuable personal items, especially, is your passport, especially if you're traveling obviously overseas. Your passport is the most critical document that you should carry with you, and make sure you don't lose it or get it stolen from pickpocketers, okay? So again, you don't want to have any of your valuables pickpocketed, okay? Now, the reason you want to use a money belt, again, you don't want to lose your passport, okay? Because it is the most critical document on you, okay? If you do lose it, you're going to have to go find a U.S. consulate to get it replaced or get documentation so you can enter back into the United States, okay? And guess what? That's going to take at least a half a day to a day to get that documentation straightened out, okay? You don't want to waste a half a day to a day on your vacation because you lost your passport or somebody stole your passport, okay? So just be aware of it. this is invaluable to have. Okay, so it's very critical that you should have this, especially if you travel internationally. I use it all the time. Okay, so I don't know if you have noticed, but I had my money belt with me. It's on me. Okay, and I'm going to pull it out. The money belt. I have 2 passports in the main compartment, or the larger of the 2 compartments. A U.S. passport, Chinese passport. Okay. In the front pocket, I normally keep 2 credit cards, just 2 credit cards and some currency. Could be U.S. currency or foreign currency, just large bills in there. Again, you put it in there, it's comfortable, it sits where your front pocket would sit, very comfortable when you sit down. Think about how many times that you sit down while you're on vacation, okay, or you're traveling for that day, okay? So I'm going to take my pants off now. Don't worry, I have secondary shorts underneath. I just wanted to show you where it sits. Okay, again, the money belt has its own belt, okay, and again, it sits where the front pocket would be of your pants, your shorts, or any type of article of clothing that you might have, okay? So it sits there, it's very comfortable. Again, if you sit down, it's sitting here, it's free floating underneath your pants or shorts, very comfortable. Another advantage of this money belt is if you wanted to wear gym shorts. Most gym shorts do not have secure pockets. They only have 2 front pockets, okay? So if you're on vacation, you want to go to the gym, or if you want to go to jog or walk in the morning, you want to use your gym shorts, okay? Easily put them on. And again, it looks like you just have stuff in your normal front pocket. Now, if somebody goes to pickpocket you, they're not going to get anything, okay? It's underneath, it's secure. Again, if you're running, very comfortable. It's free floating, doesn't move around too much, but it does move with your body. So this is great for gym shorts, okay? So that's my product. I want to basically tell you what I normally do when I travel. When I normally travel, I keep two passports in my money belt, my passport for myself and my wife. I keep my credit cards, my ATM cards in there, and any large bills. Then I keep my small money in my backpack or in my wife's purse, the money for the day. Now, what I personally do is I keep $20 of local currency in my front pocket, okay? It's $20, whatever the local currency is. Keep 5s, 1s, and some change. Keep it in your front pocket. So if you need to buy a bottle of water, some street food, or a small priced item, it's handy, okay? You don't want to pull out your money belt, your passport for every single purchase, okay? You should be only using it for major purchases when you travel. Hotels, car rentals, major purchases at department stores, okay? Try not to pull it out in public as much as possible, okay? But that's what we do when we travel. We keep small amount of money in our front pocket. Because if somebody does pickpocket us, they're only gonna get about $20 less. The only thing I keep in my back pocket is I keep tissues, okay? Especially if you travel to China or a lot of international places that may not have toilet paper. So the only thing I keep in my back pocket is toilet paper or tissues, okay? So those some travel tips, okay? So if you're interested in my product, I currently sell it on eBay under Hidden Pocket Money Belt on eBay. You can also search under Merchant Vegas. That's my name on eBay. Also, you can find it on fangmartin.com. Okay, I have all my travel products up there on my website. Also, my website was created for travel tips to China. So if you're going to China and you want to find out some travel tips, please check out my website. And if you have any questions specifically on China, please send me an email through my website and I'll gladly answer them for you. Okay, so there's 3 things that my money belt does for you. It's the most comfortable money belt out there. It's really discreet because it makes it look like you have something in your front pocket, nothing crazy. Also, it's an anti-theft. Again, you're protecting your documents, okay? When you travel overseas, your passport is your number one document that you want to secure, okay? The number one crime for all travelers, United States and internationally for travelers, is pickpocketers, okay? So you want to have a money belt because you want to protect your personal items, especially your passport. Now you want your money belt to be comfortable, and that's what my design does. It's very comfortable. It sits just like your front pocket. So hopefully you enjoyed my video, and travel safe. Thank you.